Small Town and River by Mamandai. First stanza. Small town always remind me of death. My hometown lies calmly amidst the trees. It is always same in summer or winter with dust flying or wind hollowing down the gorge. In this poem, poet expresses a feeling of stillness in small towns comparing to the death. Speaker's hometown never changes no matter any season or weather. This unchanging nature makes the town feel lifeless as if time has stopped. Now the sentence, my hometown lies calmly amidst the tree, is figure of speech is personification. The town is given human qualities. And the next is summer and winter, two opposite words are in this line, though. So the figure of speech is antithesis. Second stanza, just the other day, someone died. In the dreadful silence, we wept, looking at the sad wreath of tuberoses, life and death, life and death. Only the rituals are permanent. The poet says that how death is a natural part of life in small towns. Someone recently passed away in deep silence. People and looking at white tuberoses flowers used for mourning. The line life and death shows that people come and go, but tradition surrounding the death always remain the same. Dreadful silence, we wept. Figure of speech for this sentence is inversion. Order of sentence has been changed for poetic effect. Alliteration is also there because sound W has been repeated. Life and death, repetition. Phrase life and death has been repeated. Next stanza. Third stanza. The river has soul. In summer it cuts through the land like torrent of grief. Sometimes I think it holds its breath, seeking a land of fish and stars. The poem describes the river as feeling like a living being with a soul, and it flows powerfully and like deep sorrow, but at some time it seems it holds its breath and searching something magically representing the better world. Now, the figure of speech in summer it cuts through the land like torrent of grief is simile. The river has been compared with word use like, and sometimes I think the figure of speech is personification, and repetition is also there because sometimes the word is repeated. The sound S has been repeated, so figure of speech alliteration is also there. Now, stanza fourth. The river has soul, it knows, stretching the past down from the first drop of rain to dry earth and mist on the mountain tops. The river knows the immortality of water. In this poem, poet says that the river is wise and eternal. It has soul and understand the journey of water. From first raindrop to the dry earth, the phrase river knows the immortality of water means water never disappears. Now, the figure of speech, the river has soul, personification, and the river knows, it is also personification. River has been personified and giving the human quality. A shrine of happy pictures marks the day of childhood. Small towns grow with anxiety for future. The dead are blessed, pointing west. When the soul rises, it will walk into the golden east. Shrine of happy picture represent the past, filled with joyful moments. A small town grow, they carry sense of worry about future. The dead are buried facing west, and when their soul rises, they move towards east, where sun rises, representing hope and afterlife. Now, a shrine of happy pictures, figure of speech is metaphor, Personification also, as the pictures are personified and given human quality. Next, the sentence the dead are placed pointing alliteration. Sound P has been repeated. It will walk into golden east. Figure of speech is alliteration. Same sound W has been repeated. Next, into the house of sun, in the cool bamboo, restored in sunlight, life matters like this. In small towns by the river, we all want to walk with the God. The poem suggests a moment of peace and renewal. The bamboo refreshed by sunlight. In small towns by a river, people seek a deeper connection with something, perhaps the God, nature, reflects the purpose of life. Now, figure of speech into the house of sun metaphor. The east has been compared to the house of sun, and alliteration also sound L has been repeated. All want to walk with the God is also figure of speech alliteration. In this line, the sound W has been repeated.